This is my life-size cardboard cutout of Leonardo DiCaprio. I won him in a trivia competition after correctly identifying how Professor Quirrell claimed to have gotten his turban in Harry Potter. Most of the time when people see him, they laugh or ask where I got him, and then the conversation moves on. He returns to the background he leapt out of and fades from people's attention, just about as quickly as he popped into it in the first place. Usually, he's propped up in the living room of my apartment, beside the sofa, watching the action of the day pass him by in human-shaped blurs, offering no opinion on what he sees or hears. He is a solemn watchman. If I'm honest with myself, I have a lot in common with Leonardo DiCaprio, the cardboard cutout of him anyway. I feel brought places by the actions of others, just as I choose when and where I put my cardboard cutout when I moved into my apartment. Oftentimes, when people first see me, they laugh, ask how I got there, and move on. Once the pleasantries are dispensed with, I often slip into the background just as quickly as I came into focus. I'm usually propped up in one place, watching everything happen around me as it passes by, feeling like I've got nothing to contribute and nothing to say about what I've seen or heard. In moments like these, I retreat into my own head, since it's all that's left for me to engage with. Usually I start by focusing on what's going on, looking for a cue to pop back into focus. Sometimes, when I'm lucky, I do. Eventually, though, the conversation having moved on and not wanting to intrude, I start to think about why I feel the need to compartmentalize my silence. Why is it so difficult for me to feel present and active in social situations? I have no answer. In that violent comfort of feeling like a cardboard cutout, I decide, at the behest of the worst parts of myself, that I should stay silent. Every social circumstance can become a death spiral of self-doubt. It could be at my friend's house, or at a restaurant, or even in my own apartment, where there's already a cardboard cutout standing still. I feel like I don't matter. I beat myself up for being so antisocial, and then I beat myself up for thinking that I could ever be anything else. Back and forth the impulse to socialize and the impulse of self-hatred fight inside me, and almost always, the self-hatred wins. But when you fight with yourself, you will lose. I've tried a lot of things to just avoid that internal monologue instead of trying to settle it. None of it, not alcohol, not drugs, not mindless drastic decisions I've made, has ever shut the voices out. I have to win. Since I realized how much I feel like a cardboard cutout all the time, I've tried to focus on what about me is unlike him. I can say yes and no and make my own decisions of my own free will and be confident that they were the right ones. I can speak and listen and learn and believe in myself enough to try, just to try. The very inner life that kept me so afraid is the thing that enables me to change the most. And that's the most important lesson. This is my life-size cardboard cutout of Leonardo DiCaprio. I won him a long time ago, and I think the things that I thought about myself that used to be true, about both of us, just aren't anymore. I feel like myself now.